Daily Dose of English presents Daily English Idioms. Part 56.
Close call. Meaning: a close call is when something happens that almost causes a dangerous or unpleasant outcome, but doesn't. Examples: that was a close call, we almost got in an accident. It was a close call, I almost missed my flight. That was a close call, we almost got caught. Be spot on. Meaning: to be spot on means to be completely right or accurate. Examples: he was spot on with his prediction. Her guess was spot on. His analysis was spot on. Starter marriage. Meaning: a starter marriage is a short-term marriage, usually lasting less than 5 years, often entered into by young people before they are ready to commit to a long-term marriage. Examples: they had a starter marriage, they were only married for 3 years. He had a starter marriage when he was in his 20s. She had a starter marriage before she found the right person to marry. Lump in your throat. Meaning: a lump in your throat is a feeling of tightness or emotion in your throat. Examples: I had a lump in my throat when I said goodbye. She had a lump in her throat when she heard the news. I had a lump in my throat as I watched the movie. Ready and waiting. Meaning: when something is ready and waiting, it means it is prepared and available for use. Examples: the food is ready and waiting. The tickets are ready and waiting. The room is ready and waiting. As slippery as an eel. Meaning: when someone or something is as slippery as an eel, it means they are difficult to catch, hold onto, or control. Examples: he was as slippery as an eel, we couldn't catch him. The ball was as slippery as an eel, we couldn't hold onto it. She was as slippery as an eel, we couldn't control her. When the going gets tough. Meaning: this phrase is used to describe a difficult or challenging situation. Examples: when the going gets tough, I just keep pushing forward. When the going gets tough, we have to stay focused. When the going gets tough, it's best to stay positive. Get the jitters. Meaning: to get the jitters means to become anxious or nervous. Examples: I always get the jitters before a big exam. I get the jitters when I have to give a presentation. I always get the jitters when I'm waiting for an important call. Tear one's hair out. Meaning: to tear one's hair out means to become extremely frustrated or angry. Examples: I was tearing my hair out trying to figure out the problem. She was tearing her hair out when her computer crashed. He was tearing his hair out when he couldn't find his keys. Why keep a dog and bark yourself? Meaning: don't do something yourself that you can get someone else to do for you. Examples: why keep a dog and bark yourself? I'm sure the gardener can mow the lawn. I don't understand why she's doing all the housework herself when she could hire a cleaner. Why keep a dog and bark yourself? He always wanted to do everything himself, even if it would have been easier to get someone else to do it. Why keep a dog and bark yourself? Get a second bite/2 bites at the cherry. Meaning, to get a second chance at something. Examples: I'm so glad I got a second bite at the cherry and was able to retake the exam. She was offered 2 bites at the cherry, but she refused both and decided to quit her job for good. I'm sure if you explain your situation, you'll be able to get another bite at the cherry. Lose your train of thought. Meaning, to forget what you were thinking or saying. Examples: I was talking to my friend, but I suddenly lost my train of thought and had no idea what I was saying. He was in the middle of a presentation, but he completely lost his train of thought and had to start again. I was trying to explain something, but I completely lost my train of thought. I couldn't remember what I was saying. Shape of things to come. Meaning, a prediction of what will happen in the future. Examples: we've been seeing a lot of changes lately, which is a sign of the shape of things to come. The current trends are a sign of the shape of things to come in the technology industry. The new guidelines are a sign of the shape of things to come for the company. Over the top, OTT. Meaning, excessive or extreme. Examples: the decorations were a bit over the top for the party. His behavior was so over the top that everyone was shocked. The movie was over the top with its exaggerated plot twists. 5-finger discount. Meaning, stealing something. Examples: he was caught trying to take something from the store with a 5-finger discount. She was arrested for trying to do a 5-finger discount on a designer handbag. He was accused of doing a 5-finger discount at the grocery store. Nothing doing. Meaning, a refusal or rejection. Examples: I asked him to lend me some money, but he said nothing doing. I asked her to help me with my project, but she said nothing doing. I asked if I could borrow his car, but he said nothing doing. Make light work of. Meaning, to make something easy to do. Examples: with the right tools, you can make light work of the job. She was able to make light work of the task with her expertise. I was able to make light work of the chore with a little help. Can't put new wine in old bottles. Meaning, don't try to combine something new with something old. Examples: you can't put new wine in old bottles, the old bottle will break. I tried to combine the old system with the new one, but it's like trying to put new wine in old bottles. Don't try to put new wine in old bottles, it won't work. Close, or dumb, as an oyster. Meaning, keeping something secret or not saying anything. Examples: he was as close as an oyster when I asked him about his plans for the future. She was dumb as an oyster when I asked her why she was so upset. He was as close as an oyster when I asked him what he was thinking. New lease of life. Meaning, an improvement or revitalization. Examples: The new software gave the company a new lease of life. After the renovation, the house had a new lease of life. The new management gave the company a new lease of life. Today's idioms were: close call, be spot on, start a marriage, lump in your throat, ready and waiting, as slippery as an eel, when the going gets tough, get the jitters, tear one's hair out, why keep a dog and bark yourself, get a second bite/2 bites at the cherry, lose your train of thought, shape of things to come, over the top OTT, 5-finger discount, nothing doing, make light work of, can't put new wine in old bottles, close or dumb as an oyster, new lease of life.